What's going on, everybody? So, I guess it's been a good 2 weeks now since I've gave you a house update. Yep, last weekend didn't get a whole lot done. Did a little bit of puttering around, but mostly I spent all day Saturday and Sunday. A group of friends of mine and I went down to Pittsburgh area, saw Slayer in concert, caught their Pittsburgh show for their farewell tour. It was amazing! So, yeah, didn't get a whole lot of work done in the house. A couple little things here and there, and of course got the lawns mowed. But today, Friday, I got some done on Thursday after I mowed. Friday, I got some things done, and now today I got quite a bit done, I think. Quite a bit for considering it was just myself. Yeah, I got to start. I knew I should have posted a request for some people for a work day here today, but I just never got around to it. That's totally my fault. So, yeah, next weekend I think I'm going to be kind of busy on Saturday as well. I got something I want to do. So, maybe for the following weekend. I don't have a calendar with me and I'm too tired to count days. So, whatever 2 weeks from today is, maybe I'll try to set up a work day then, see if we can get anybody here. Anyway, I'm enjoying I've been enjoying dripping this beer all over myself, which is beer I should not be spilling. It's mighty fine. I think it's Flying Fish Brewery. I believe they're from New Jersey somewhere. I got a crowler of it from Brickyard a few weeks ago. Figure, now's a good enough time to open it up. It's their red ale. It's pretty good. I don't know if I've ever had anything else from them. Flying Fish, but so far this is good. It was good enough for me to get a crowler, so yeah, I'd check it out. If you're in the New Jersey area. I don't know if either of my stepdads are watching, or if you even drink beer, I don't know. I only see you at the wrestling shows, I don't know. But hey, if you guys are watching, if you like this, hey, give me a shout out. Anyway, on to the work. Basically on Thursday Thursday I got all the laths down off of the walls here in the kitchen, the small part of the kitchen. That still had all the laths and everything up there. Oh yeah, I got the windowsills down off of this window and the two side ones off of that. I haven't gotten to the top and bottom ones yet. That one I haven't even begun to work on yet. But I did this one so I can get the laths down from around it. So, let me set this down. Unfortunately, there's no light over here. So, I don't know how well this will look. But, yeah, I got as you can see, I got everything down off of the ceiling in here. Now, I knew that this over here had I could tell from before, there's only drywall up above here. And when we got that down, we could see, it's just the empty space there where it's, it just slants up because there's no second floor above this section. So whereas over here, you can see it's all flat because, there's a second floor over there. It's just the roof, the pitch of the roof. And when I tore this part apart as well, it's the same thing over here. And I'm thinking, now if you're following me on Facebook, then you probably saw my post from earlier today. I posted pictures of this, and I should take another video while it's during the day when it's light out, so you can actually see. The lighting kind of sucks over here right now. As you can see, that's what the lighting was, and that's definitely not being used anytime soon. But I'm thinking, I believe these cross beams here, from what I can tell, my uneducated looking, I believe they are just kind of nailed in up here. They're not structurally necessary or anything. They're probably just thrown up here to nail and screw the ceiling, the low ceiling into that. So I'm thinking remove those, just put the drywall up on that slant and on the sides, and have kind of a, what would you call it, cathedral ceiling or vaulted ceiling. I don't think vaulted is the word. I think it's cathedral. But just, have it open up a little bit over in this area. And that would give me space to, when I have the cupboards up on the walls, I could probably put, some things up there, have more decorations and maybe pictures hung up on the wall over here and above the door maybe. And just open it up. If it's, a bright color, then, it just, I think it'd be fun. It's just something different, break up the monotony of just a ceiling. So, and over here, of course, it's still, I'm still leaning towards keeping the archway in here, because I'm thinking I could also hang things on the wall up in here, maybe even put some hooks up to hang any growlers, like my growler collection, maybe. Still got to get all that plaster out of that. But then basically today, I got all of the laths down off of the ceiling over here. That took that took almost all day. It was a little more work than I was anticipating. Of course, some of these, they're still, like behind these cupboards here. So I didn't get all of that. And of course, the ones that the lights actually kind of attached to, I didn't touch those. Now, also if you're, like I said, if you're on my Facebook, you saw this earlier today, but if not, or if you're just seeing this, I think I said before how I did find out that there was a leak in the upstairs bathroom at some point, and they had to have all that repaired, and they kind of rebuilt the floor. So I don't know how the pipes were before, but I guess instead of putting them down into what the existing space between the floor and the ceiling, they just kind of built the floor up. That's why it's sort of a 2-level floor in the bathroom upstairs. And apparently when they did that work, they must have just left all the debris, all the cut chunks of wood and empty boxes for parts and pieces of metal pipe and what, God only knows what, just laying on top of the ceiling down here. So I started taking those laths off, and there's crap falling, hit me in the head. It was a flipping mess. If you're on my Facebook, you'll see I posted the pictures. Just for a little section that I did, there was just a giant pile of debris on the floor. Luckily, that's all it was. I'm pretty sure that was just from that construction, because when I got, in through the rest of it, obviously there was all the plaster that was up in there, and just, a little bit of debris here and there, but mostly, nothing like what it was at the beginning. Other than that, my only real complaint is, all right, here's a pop quiz. How many nails did they use putting up this ceiling? All of them. They used all of the nails. I don't know how they built anything for the next year after they put this ceiling up. I swear to God, there's so many nails and screws. I mean, I know it's a ceiling. You don't want it falling down. You want to make sure it's secure, but holy crap. So many nails. But at least everything's open. It's one more major step towards getting the actual construction going. All the plumbing going up to the upstairs bathroom is exposed, so the plumber can get to work on that. Because that's another thing. I did find out my plumber actually did. I almost thought they were just done. I was about ready to call him to ask him, when they were planning on returning the key. But they actually came over again and did some more work. Well, they at least they turned the water on and found all of the different splits in the pipe. They repaired the one split that I found the day that it was me, my mom, and my sister here. I turned the water on and found a big split in the pipe downstairs. It was just all spraying all over the place. Coincidentally, I've realized that was right next to the main power line coming into the house to the breaker box. So thank God that was insulated correctly. But yeah, they fixed that, and they found about 4 or 5 other things that need done. Basically, there's no cold water getting up to the upstairs bathroom. There's a small leak in one of the fittings going from the downstairs bathroom sink. That's down in the cellar. And the spigots for the washing machine hookup and outside where the hose would hook up, they leak. All these things are pretty minor. But then I guess you did find out there is a slow leak in the drain for the tub, which is that black elbow whatever trap pipe up there. So hopefully, and as also, yeah, obviously he's not lying. It really is leaking. It dripped on my head earlier today. So yeah, he was saying that I guess it's not a bad thing to have to fix, but it's time consuming. So I don't know if that means that it's if they have to tear the drain apart within the tub, or if it's just this trap up here. So he said it'd just be time consuming. It might take a few hours. So if that's the case, if it's just this trap, then hopefully because I was getting this all uncovered anyway, so hopefully that will open it up for him, and he'll be able to get the job done sooner. Because I can't wait to get the water turned on here. So, when I'm up here working, if we, especially when I have other people over me, if it's just me, I know what the deal is. I can just, deal with things, not being able to clean up, not being able to, take a pee break or whatever. But, if I'm going to have other people here helping me work, I don't want to be like, hey, sorry, we're going to have to run somewhere if you have to, go to the bathroom. So, it'd just be great to be able to, use the restroom and get cleaned up. Like if I get a load of dust in my face, and I need to, clean up my contacts or something, I'd have to run home. I'd have to just suffer through it till I get home, because there's no water up here. Unless, of course, my grandmother's house is across the alley. If I have the key for that at the time, or somebody's over there. But if nobody's there and I don't have the key, that doesn't do me any good. Well, I guess I could use the hose outside. That only works half the time. But anyway, that's the work that I've gotten done so far. I think that's everything since the last update 2 weeks ago. I guess I did pull at some of the linoleum and the everything on the floor here. I guess I didn't really get, as you can see, I didn't get too far with that, but that'll be for another day. It sounds like somebody's shooting a gun or setting off fireworks just outside of town. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'm gonna wrap this up here and get cleaned up and get something for dinner. It's late. It might just end up being leftovers. I don't know. But anyway, so looking forward to having some more regular updates again. Get some more progress going in here. And yeah, like I said, maybe in 2 weeks, because next week is tonight. Unfortunately, I'm missing the True Wrestling over in Berwick. But next week, Apex is teaming up with NTW here in Williamsport, so I can probably get a little bit done if I get started early enough in the morning. I can get some done here and have time to get cleaned up and go. Just run over to Williamsport quick and go to that. So that won't be a full day. I'm not going to ask for help then, unless somebody really wants to come over. But then the week after that, though, I don't think I have anything else going on, so I'm going to post on Facebook requesting some help, see who all is available. But, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely fireworks. That's not a gun. So, until then, I might make another video a little bit later, or maybe tomorrow, to discuss the concert, because that was good. And, I got some swag from that that's pretty fun. So, yeah. Take care. Have a good night.